It's Four Below!
Would you like some presents?
Actually, kind of do. You actually
Do I
kinda-
sound like Adam Sandler?
Do it again.
Would you like some presents?
No, how's he
Kinda do.
talk? How's he talk? What the fuck does he do?
Okay.
You know, I'm Billy Madison.
Sing at Christmas. Remember 8 Crazy Nights?
I was like, everyone talked about that in grade school.
That was like the biggest
That was
push.
that was like I remember like that was like if your like parents like allowed you to watch that like you
Like
were
you were
cool.
sick.
You were sick.
I don't
Has
remember
anyone
that.
ever watched it?
Yeah, but I don't
Is it
remember.
bad?
I don't remember it being like prestigious. Like,
No,
if you
no, it's not
watched
like a
it.
good. Not. It's not. I don't think people are like, "Yo, this is an amazing movie," but it was like an R-rated cartoon or like PG.
R-rated.
PG
Yo, what
like
was
no
in
no
this
not R-rated.
cartoon?
No PG like I don't know because
Like
it's swore
South
a
Park?
lot. Yeah,
Bro,
something like that.
I was so scared of my parents
What?
finding out I watched South Park that I would watch South Park with my finger on the channel button in front of it when I was younger.
Wow.
I'd watch it and
Finger
as
on the
soon as-
trigger.
As soon as I heard someone coming, I just
Watching
changed it. Like,
I'm watching Emeril Lagasse.
and
Emeril
just watching
Lagasse
whatever. Like I was scared. Bro.
was on 40. Was on
It
44.
was on
so,
comedy.
so 48. You could get there. In
I could
4
get
channels.
get to the
to
Food
the Food
Network
Network
in
in
4
4
clicks.
channels.
Like, and then I sit there like,
Bobby Flay, baby. Bobby
Did
Flay.
you ever get
7 years
caught?
old.
Or?
Yeah, did you
I
ever
never
get
got. Actually, you know what? I did. One time, my mom was doing laundry, and she came back out, and like I thought she was gone, and she's like, "What are you watching?" I was like, I got in trouble.
Can you do that golf noise again?
I got in
Let's
trouble.
go back.
Was South Park even that bad though? Like,
For like when you're like 8, yeah, a little
Yeah,
bit.
it kind of is.
Bro.
Vince, you remember the
Very
Nintendo
young.
game you had?
yeah.
On 64.
I was
Bro,
literally
but
gonna talk about this.
No one was allowed to play it.
But like, I don't understand
Why
why.
you-
Did my parents buy that if no one played it?
Okay, I was gonna ask you like, how
Like,
did you get it?
My dad did not go downstairs and play it. Like,
Yeah,
there's
like-
not even a chance. So why? Why?
Because I'd always like, yo, can we play the South Park game? Be like, no. I was like, why is it in your
Oh.
collection?
Rated
stays in the
R.
cabinet.
But
That's
you were
the
like
rated
young.
R.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even know what it was. Like I didn't even understand what it was.
Did your parents just think it was like a cartoon?
I have no idea.
Because that's why I'm like, maybe like someone bought it for you thinking something else. I don't understand why you had it.
Thought it was a park game.
I
Yeah,
probably
well,
still have
South
it, to
Park.
be honest.
It's a park.
Yeah,
You build
you know
parks,
South Park?
like Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Remember
Build a
that?
park.
I never had
Roller
any
Coaster
of those.
Tycoon.
Bro,
That's a great game.
No, I
Zoo
never had it.
Tycoon. I think Vince
No.
had it too. I was addicted to that game.
Roller
Building a
Coaster
zoo.
Tycoon's better though.
Roller Coaster
I
Tycoon
never
is
played
like
that one.
people still talk about that to this day.
Bro, it was dope. You
To
build
this
a
day.
roller coaster. You build an amusement park.
Yeah.
It has to fund itself. Like,
Wow.
Tell you like
Did you guys ever
shows.
play Sims?
Once, but I never played through it.
Did
Just
you ever
like
play
I
through
tried
I
it.
actually have never played.
I've never
it.
played
Never
either.
played it.
I
I know
don't
people
wanna.
that were obsessed.
They had like
don't want
lives.
Like lives within the game.
Yeah.
Sims.
Sims.
What does it mean? What does it mean? Sims.
Simulation.
Simulation. That was like the Simpsons.
Actually, if that's is that true?
I'm not sure. Honestly, I
No,
think
I think that
that's
is.
what it is, right? Sims simulation.
Official.
Honestly, that's what. Okay, Mark Zuckerberg
Official.
played a shitload of that as a kid, and that's why Meta's
And
happening.
now the metaverse.
He's sat in the
The
dark corner.
metaverse.
What? And is like on this shit. What does Sims mean?
Well, the metaverse sounds like the new Marvel cinematic.
Spider-Man 3, the metaverse. That's what it's gonna be. What's
There's
it
a
mean?
there's a lot of Spider-Man stuff. to
Yeah,
talk
like
about.
what Joe said, life,
I will
life,
life
Right.
simulation.
yeah, life simulation.
Now we
Listen.
know, man. Again,
I'm smarter.
you
than the
learn
average
you learn about
bear.
stuff every week. Okay, here.
KFC recipe.
Vince, last week I just want to fill you in. We gave away the official. I don't know if it's official. Unofficial.
We're gonna make it and test
We
it.
say it's official.
It's unofficial. 100% unofficial.
Dude, it's real.
KFC
100%
recipe
unofficial.
We're calling it
of all the
official.
spices.
Who told you? The Colonel?
Man,
The
and
Colonel's widow.
It was on the back of a.
Like it was like on a piece of paper that was written on her will.
Okay,
Col-
why
the
would she
Col-
write it on the back of her will?
Why
So-
wouldn't she?
So it passes on to the family.
As a joke, she knows.
Honestly,
Oh, that's a
you know
joke.
what? I guarantee the Colonel in his will said to put a fake recipe on the back of her will when she died.
We're
There's
gonna-
no
like,
That's
way.
what
That'd be a plot twist.
Okay, he's a colonel.
Dude, we're gonna
He's
make
up
it.
there in rank.
We're making it.
Dude, no, you're not.
Yeah, we are.
You're
The
not.
thing that throws me off is ginger.
Dude,
Ginger.
look, it's on here too.
You never
Why
know,
does
man.
why is that what like
This is another source.
keeps you up at night?
So the first one was
Ginger.
Chicago Tribune. This is Newsweek.com. It's the
And it's
same
exact
one.
same.
Look, your ginger's right here.
That is
Okay, then
crazy.
KFC would be out of business right now.
Why?
No, they wouldn't.
Out of it.
Why would they be out of business?
Because
why?
anyone could make the chicken.
So you can make anything, man.
are you
It's not
talking-
the
yeah,
same.
what are you
You
talking
know what's
about?
crazy? I'll
the
say it on
Colonel
here.
made
I know
it.
the
Fast,
official
on the
recipe.
spot, drive
I
up,
told
pick it
him.
up.
Oh yeah, yeah,
do
you
that.
did.
Because I watched the Food Network.
Yeah, you
I watched a Food Network special on KFC, and they didn't say the ingredient. They didn't say the ingredients, but they said they put it in the flour because we have the wet part, like the dry part in the flour. They put dry eggs and milk. So now we have it all.
What the?
So now we have it, the entire recipe,
Get
and
ready.
we're gonna try it. One day we're gonna make
Four
real
below
KFC.
chicken. What are we gonna call it?
Finger licking good.
What?
Four finger.
It's a 4-piece.
4 piece.
4 piece.
4 piece. 4 below.
KFC.
4 below's finger licking 4 piece.
What's it in French? Because it's isn't it like CP something? KFP.
What are you saying?
Oh yeah. Why?
When I was a kid, I was like, they spelled it wrong. There's just a French version on
It's
the
like
box.
poulet.
Poulet. Poulet. Welcome to episode 154.
I said,
154? 154 of the
Yeah,
Poulet
baby.
podcast.
The poulet.
That means chicken in French. I'm your host Augie. We have everyone's here. We got Anthony, Joe, and Vince.
And we're back.
And the Colonel. So
I wish the Colonel was here.
keep trying. Honestly,
wish the
I would
Colonel
like
was
to
here.
interview him.
What an interesting man.
I would. You know, he only charged a nickel for each piece of chicken. That was royalty.
He charged me.
What I said.
Yeah.
Whatever.
You
Charged
know
a
that
nickel.
he like travel across like America teaching people this recipe.
Yeah, he packed
in his
up.
white suit.
He packed up all his
Wow.
ingredients, chicken, and an air fryer.
Ivory
Just went to
cane?
restaurant to restaurant.
An air fryer?
Or not an air fryer. Well,
I'm
he
gonna
invented
say,
it.
what?
And a what's it called?
Deep
A
fryer?
pressure cooker.
Oh.
You got to pressure
Yeah.
cook it, not
Okay.
deep
He'd
fry.
make a piece of chicken, then be like, "Try this. Do you want this in your restaurant? Yeah, I'll give you the recipe. Every piece you sell, you give me a nickel."
Oh really?
And that's how he made his money.
Wow, the Colonel.
The Colonel.
The Colonel.
That's
Man,
what
he
I
started
mean.
when he was
That's
like
his real
60
name.
years old.
He's up there in rank.
It's not too late to start.
It's never too late to start. All right, he had white hair when he started.
You see,
white
he started when he was 60.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro,
dude.
When he started KFC, he was old.
His name's Harland.
Harlan. Why didn't you go with that?
Harland David Sanders.
Is he an actual-
Damn it.
That's him.
Apparently.
I've only seen him in black and white. Why is he wearing a suit? What the fuck? Dude, look at the Colonel, man.
Awesome. The Colonel's a
My
stud.
role model.
Crazy.
The Colonel's looking crispy.
I want a nickel too.
Oh, he's not. So he's not a military colonel.
He's
What?
just a Colonel of chicken.
It's the highest awarded by the Commonwealth of Kentucky. That title.
What?
He's the Kentucky
So
colonel.
what did he do? I don't get it.
I don't know.
Yeah. So why was he awarded the highest rank?
I don't know. Probably because he brought KFC alive. I don't know.
No, because he was the
brought
Colonel.
KFC a lot.
He was the Colonel before.
No, Joe.
No, it's
He
not.
was not.
So what did they call
He
him when
made
they
good
saw
chicken,
him?
man.
Mr. Sanders?
His name was fucking Harold.
It's Harland.
Hey, whatever his name was.
His name was fucking Harold.
What would you
It's
ask?
Harold.
What,
Harlan.
what would you ask him if you interviewed him? One question.
Who's
What
your
would you ask
barber?
him?
And he had to answer?
Yeah.
What are the fucking spices?
I would have just asked him what's his favorite piece.
Oh.
You know what? Everyone has a different favorite piece.
What
What's favorite
do you
piece?
think?
I'm a drumstick guy.
Okay.
I think you go the breast.
What's your favorite piece? What's your favorite piece? Well, when you ate meat, what was your favorite piece?
When I eat the breast.
Okay. Vince, what's
Not
your
being
favorite
weird. I did.
No,
Drumstick, man. Drumstick.
piece? Drumstick? I like the
Drumstick.
thigh.
I don't
You
like.
like a thigh?
I never liked dark meat.
Yeah,
Dark
me
meat
neither.
has all the flavor.
No, but I like when it's dry. I
Has all
used
the
to.
veins,
I like when
too.
it's dry.
The
kidding
grizzle.
I
When
hate
you go
that.
and ask for chicken breast, no.
Bro, the
need to
drier
get
the
the
better.
fat.
Dude, it's the
Nice, bro.
purest peas.
It's the driest and blandest piece.
That's why I like turkey because it's so dry. That's why I used to like it.
Maybe you shouldn't eat meat.
That's why I don't.
Yeah, but turkey's overrated.
That's why you have it once a year.
Yeah, turkey's overrated. If you have to drench something in gravy, it's not good.
What about mashed potatoes?
That's not turkey.
You don't have to drench mashed
A
potatoes.
lot of
in
people
gravy.
do. A lot of people drench
Look
it.
up when you
meatloaf.
started
A lot of people
KFC.
drench meatloaf.
Look it up.
True.
All right.
If meatloaf, they drench meatloaf.
Meatloaf is overrated,
It is.
but we have it so much. It's just a big ass fucking meatball.
I never have it.
You've never had meatloaf?
No, I've
Started in
had it, but I like
1952.
very rarely. Yeah.
You know what was the biggest upset of my life? Was realizing that isn't like a Salisbury steak just a fucking
Bro, a Salisbury steak.
a slab of meatloaf?
I literally, because it was in the Hungry Man all the time. It's a piece of meatloaf with barbecue sauce on it.
That is the most upsetting. That's a fake out, bro. That is a fake out. That's an RC Cola
Should be
right there.
Legal, man.
It should be
Shit,
illegal.
It'd be a Lita.
Let's go.
Here's another interesting fact. You know, you guys always make fun of me because I don't watch a lot of
Because you're
anime.
who you are. What?
What?
Yeah.
I don't watch a lot of anime.
Okay.
Guess what is officially an anime?
What?
You will never. If you guess it, I'll give you $100.
What do you mean? What? How
Wait,
does something
slow down.
officially become an anime?
Yeah,
It's
what
a
are you
Christmas
talking
special.
about?
What is? It's a Christmas special that you watch 100 times. Guess.
What do you mean? Okay, stop.
No,
What do you
no,
mean
no.
it became an anime?
It is. It's officially an anime. Is an animated like show produced by a Japanese studio. That's an anime.
Yeah.
So there's a Christmas special that was produced by a Japanese anime, and a lot of the animators broke off and made different studios, including Studio. What's it called?
Ghibli.
Ghibli. Oh, Ghibli.
Studio Ghibli.
Studio Ghibli, Toei Animation, all that. Guess what? And after I say, you're gonna think you'd be like, oh, it has that style. I just learned about it yesterday,
And we've seen it.
and you've seen it
It's a
100
Christmas.
times.
It's a Christmas.
Yeah.
Frosty.
Frosty the Snowman.
Frosty the
Frosty
Snowman.
the Snowman.
Well, I said a
1979, I believe. 69. It was one of the first animes.
You know what I'm gonna say? I don't
What?
count it.
How? It's a
But it's not in Japanese.
Oh.
Yeah, but it was animated.
So
by
that means
a
you're gonna watch
Japanese
it dubbed
studio.
now?
I wonder. There probably
I
is.
mean,
a
you're gonna watch
dub.
it subbed.
I don't
And
know.
now,
it's like,
once you look at the designs, you kind of see it.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't see it at all.
You don't see it in that. You don't see it.
No,
I kind of see it.
not at
I don't
all,
know, man.
That's like a made-for-TV
I'm correct,
animation
right?
style.
Honestly,
like, movie.
he's not wrong because Frosty the Snowman is listed on my anime list,
Thank you very much.
which is like the list you go on to like see all the anime rankings.
Cheers.
That's actually messed up.
Cheers.
Augie, I
That's a
think
little
you're
tidbit.
just trying to be cool, man.
No, I learned about it and I was like amazed. I was like, wow, like this is crazy.
Yeah, that is weird.
Isn't it nuts, man? Christmas is alive. So is
So
Frosty.
is that your favorite anime?
It is. Honestly,
It's the only one he's
if
finished.
anyone asks me what's your favorite anime, Frosty the Snowman.
That's funny, man. Speaking of anime, I wanted to say it on the podcast because you guys have been trying to get me to watch it forever. I started One Piece.
About time, man.
I'm on episode 87.
Bro, it still freaks me out when you guys say like, yeah, I just started. I'm on episode 410. Like, what?
87, episode 87. Okay, so
You're
it's
getting there, you're going.
I'm on Drum Island for those of you that watch it. A lot of people told me not to watch it. I didn't want to watch it
To
really.
watch the entire anime or just this section? Or this arc?
Well, you guys were like, this section's okay. I don't want to say too much because I don't know if people want to start watching into it. But you guys told me this section would be hard to watch.
It's
That's what you. That's what
It's
you told
dated.
me.
The beginning stuff is dated.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very.
So I guess I'm in a spot where it's like not as dated, or the story just got better, and I'm enjoying it more. But anyway, yeah. So it's good. It's good. And news, man. Demon Slayer season 2 started.
Oh, it actually started, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, it's coming. It's coming, man.
And I want the audience to tell me, should I watch it? Because it's just the movie.
It's just the movie. It's
hate when they do
Mugen
that.
Train.
Yeah, I don't know why they. But is it? See, here's the thing though. This is why I'm conflicted. Do I watch it because sometimes they add like more detail and stuff on the show than they do in the movie?
It's so dumb. Like, why would they do that?
I don't think we
I
need
just
to.
I hate when they do that.
I know I don't need to.
I'm pretty sure it's the first 9 episodes. Of
That's
the
what I think
season.
it is too.
I hate when they did it with Super
that's not that
too,
bad.
like-
Yeah.
In a way, it is 9 weeks.
Oh, like waiting, yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, like, wasn't it One Piece? Your brother's like, yeah, if you watch this movie, you
That's
like,
what I did.
erase 40 episodes.
That's
yeah,
what I
but-
did.
No, but that's different.
Yeah.
That's what I did.
different.
That's what I did.
Because the movies came out way after because it's dated.
Mm-hmm.
So they're like, let's update it, make it a little easier to watch.
Oh, okay.
And the
okay, so it
animation's
didn't come
better,
as-
too.
Yeah.
Okay,
so it's
okay.
not the same thing. It's not like it came out and then they just did it again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes
Man,
sense.
one thing about One Piece, and then we can change topics. So the old school animation, I actually really like because
I
it
do
reminds,
too.
it reminds me of Dragon Ball Z.
Exactly.
It's
Yeah.
exactly like Dragon Ball Z, right? But then when you watch the movie, which I did to like give myself that jump into like episode 60 or something, like why is Luffy got a big head now? Like his hat he looks
I'll
weird,
tell
like
you something.
disproportion.
So like because it's been running for so long, there's other points where the animation changes, where like gets better, and there's like slight things like that each time.
Like
Where
his,
it's like there's something different, like you can tell.
because before I'm like, bro, he looks sick. Luffy like looks cool, and then I'm watching like, yo, why's he got like a big head? And then like his hat is like perfectly round over his head. Like before it was like a hat, now it's like it looks like a fucking helmet.
Big Head Luffy.
Well, remember in Dragon Ball Z, when we rewatched it, there was a lot of that. Remember, like, I don't know if it was the
Oh,
animators
yeah.
changed. I was like, remember some of the scenes, like, they had no faces.
Yeah, it was bad.
Like, it was like, just like, whatever, just go to the
Man,
next
did you
cell.
see that thing I shared in the story about the kill count on Dragon
Yeah,
Ball Z?
that
Did
was
you see
great.
that?
No.
so funny.
That's
I found this
great.
thing on Instagram. It showed the kill count of like the character, like Dragon Ball, like Goku's kill count, right, or whatever. Honestly, Future Trunks had the most, which is kind of funny.
No.
He had the most kills.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
No, Cooler. It's because Cooler was so big.
Did it go by...
No. Because if you look behind him, there's like other Saiyans that are
okay.
Frieza
Sure.
soldiers that were dead.
Sure it is.
Yeah, he had the most.
Vegeta
But
killed
anyway,
everyone.
Vegeta, like it showed like Vegeta, the Ginyu Force, and everything, Goku, whatever, and then they showed Piccolo, and I'm like, oh yeah, technically he did kill like Goku's on the floor or
He's a
whatever.
loser.
And then they showed Yamcha at the end. He's standing by himself.
I feel bad for Yamcha, man.
Can I blow
Why?
your mind real quick? Real quick, going back to KFC, and then we're done.
Jesus.
Oh my
Colonel
God.
Sanders
Is an animator.
did not invent finger linking good.
Who did?
His partner. I guess he had a partner named Harold.
Oh, no way.
Steve.
Look. No,
Harold.
Pete Harmon.
Oh,
Oh,
Pete's
wow.
back.
Where'd you
Pete
get
is
Harold?
back.
Because the guy, his name's Harland. and
That's
Harmon.
him? Looks like his
Yeah.
twin.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
It's his like business partner, and he invented finger linking. Wow, licking good.
Man, what a collab these guys made.
Yeah.
Like, is he still
Best
alive?
collapse in Supreme.
No, he
and
died in
Dragon Ball Z.
2014, man. Rest in
Oh,
peace,
rest in peace,
R.I.P. R.I.P.
man.
Pete.
Pete.
More, hey, Pete's are like famous on this
Pete.
show.
Bro, if your name
Man.
is Pete, this is the podcast
yeah,
for you.
like you're automatically our friend.
Man,
Peter will accept
the
you.
Colonel,
Before below
though, in
Peter.
a suit, isn't it weird?
It is weird.
He's not wearing a white suit. Like, he's wearing a tuxedo.
And that's
That-
not him. This guy.
Wait, that's not the Colonel?
That's
No,
the
this is
Colonel.
him, isn't it?
Okay, you don't even know him.
Photo images. This is freaking
This is
me.
a little embarrassing.
That's him.
Man, the guy died in
Oh
2014.
yeah, that's him right here.
You know that they made a. He's signing autographs.
Dude, he looks Japanese there. Doesn't he?
Maybe.
He looks like,
Maybe he
like
is.
a Japanese guy. Not here, but anyway, let's keep
That's
talking.
Mario
I don't know
Lopez.
where this is.
Mario Lopez. What the?
Oh,
fuck?
I seen that. They
The
made
Mario
a
Lopez is a real what's it called? A Lifetime movie of the Colonel.
of the Colonel, bro. It's so bad.
and he's Colonel
it's
Sanders.
so bad. Whoa, an anime.
Okay, all right.
They made an anime one.
Okay, no.
Whoa.
Shut that off.
Man, look at this. Look at all different Colonels. This is crazy.
So what's your favorite anime now? KFC.
KFC. Wow.
Go to
Controlling the chicken.
Go to an anime convention.
As the
Yeah,
Colonel.
as the
The
You ever see those
Like,
guys?
who
They
you
dress like
cosplaying as?
the Colonel.
The Colonel.
Harmon.
Man, that's crazy. Wow. That's nice facts.
Right?
That's some nice facts. Did you
Anyway.
guys? I'm sorry. Were you still talking about that?
No.
Did you guys happen to catch the new Into Spider-Verse trailer?
I seen the poster.
Wait,
seen the
what?
poster?
Into the Spider-Verse.
New trailer came.
New trailer came out.
on Sunday. It came out like
Wait,
on
wait,
Sunday.
wait. What are you guys talking about?
Animated.
Anime, the new movie.
Into the
Spider-Verse.
Spider-Verse.
Oh, there's another one?
Miles
Yeah.
Morales.
I didn't even know this.
So it came out. It came out like randomly yesterday or
Dude, they
Sunday.
didn't even announce anything. It wasn't even. Was it like any like particular like a Spider-Man day
It just
or something?
came out like, as far as I could tell, it was all over the socials.
Is this a teaser though?
It was 2 minutes. It was like a full trailer.
Yeah, I know, but it didn't.
It didn't really
It
show
didn't
a
show
lot.
or say anything.
Yeah, which is good though.
The cool thing is Miles looks older. Like you can tell he looks older, and so Gwen comes in and she's like, "Yo, come with me into like
Into
the
the
Spider-Verse."
Spider-Verse.
And that's all that happens. They just talk back and forth. They haven't
No,
seen each other
something
in a
else
while.
happened at the end.
Thing showed up.
Thing showed up.
Well, we know it's a trailer. You can say it.
I know, but you can say it
You say it.
because I don't know how to say his name. It's like Spider-Man. What's his name?
2099.
2099.
2099.
Yeah.
Shows up and he starts fighting Miles. He's fighting him.
He's one of my favorite Spider-Man designs.
He looks sick.
ever.
And yo, guess
So
who voices him? The best smelling man in the game, Oscar Isaac.
Oh, there.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you missed it last week, Vince.
Vince K. In Dune, Oscar Isaac, his hair and his beard on point.
Oh yeah.
Now tell me he didn't look like he smelled good,
Honestly, he did.
right?
I told
Yeah,
you.
that's
I-
actually very true.
I told you, the green polo, Ralph Lauren polo.
Yes.
No, that's what he wears.
Dior Sauvage. That's what.
No.
Yes, he did.
No, bro.
Dude, he just
Green
smelled
bottle.
clean. Like his hygiene was just 10 out
On
of
point.
10.
That's what I'm saying. The best smelling man in the game, bro.
So
That's he voices Spider-Man 2099. Is that what
Yeah.
it is? 2099. Yeah, man.
It's-
Where have I been? I didn't even know there was another movie coming out.
honestly, I think it kind of got mixed up in all the Spider-Man 3.
And when's it coming out?
2022. I want to say in like the fall.
Did anything you've seen in this trailer make you believe he's gonna be in the other next Spider-Man movie or no?
No.
No, okay, at first, because they kept going through like what's it called?
The
a
Spider-Verse?
ton.
Yeah, they kept going through the Spider-Verse, so I'm like, are they gonna try to like tie it in and give a hint that he's showing up in the next movie?
Yeah, that's what I was asking. Yeah.
And I kind of got that vibe. If anything, it'll be an after scene credit, and it's gonna be earth-shattering.
Oh, here we go.
So yeah, so we got our tickets for Spider-Man. So hopefully everyone else got theirs. Hopefully, because it's been crazy. to
Yeah,
get
that
them.
that
Like,
was the best when you sat down before last episode. Augie looks at me and he goes, "We're off air," and he looked at me. He goes, "So we're gonna go see Spider-Man opening night?" I'm like, "Yeah, let's go. Like, when do tickets go on sale?" He's like, "Yesterday." I was like, "Oh, okay, yeah." So I guess we're
Thanks
not.
for letting me know.
I guess
No,
we're
because,
not going.
but I
opening
guess the
night.
Cineplex like site crashed and no one could get them. Like I'm telling you, and people are saying bold predictions. Like I'm saying it too. This movie's gonna outperform Endgame.
A lot of people are saying that.
I'm saying it. We're at a pandemic.
A lot of people saying
If
that.
people are going to the
know, man.
movies,
I don't think so.
I'm gonna say it is.
I think after this, I'm done though, eh?
You're
Like
done.
I'm
Marvel
retired.
movies?
I am retiring.
You're
from
done.
Marvel. What
I'm
What
done,
else
eh?
is gonna be good after this?
He's not wrong,
The
bro.
horror movie with Doctor Strange.
It's not gonna be a horror movie.
Yeah, we can't.
It's gonna be
call it a-
scary.
We can't
Oh,
call it a horror
PG-13.
movie.
It's gonna be scary.
Very spook. Yeah, this is definitely probably
man.
my last Marvel movie for a long time.
Until Doctor Strange.
I'd go
bro.
by myself.
I don't even know if I'll see.
So I want to see. I want
But
to
you
see
didn't
Doctor
come
Strange.
last time.
Which one?
Eternals.
Oh, I didn't even go.
Wow.
Wow, I'll go by myself.
No, but Spider-Man's different, man. Spider-Man's different.
Yeah, I understand. That's why I'm fucking going.
It's gonna be sick.
Until you know what? You know when I'll go to the movies? Okay, when they put Daredevil on the big screen. Which
it's
hap-
official.
it's official.
It's happening.
Kevin,
yeah.
which I'm
Kevin
surprised.
Feige.
It's not official though.
Kevin
Kevin
Feige
Feige.
said Charlie Cox is coming back playing Daredevil in the MCU.
Oh, wow.
Confirmed
Wow.
today.
I thought,
Which
I thought it
is-
was just he's gonna be like in. Like a show
He
or
said
something.
unless they're playing tricks with us,
No,
and maybe
he
I read it wrong. Charlie Cox as Daredevil, not as Matt Murdock. Because
No,
I'm like,
he
oh, maybe
is.
he's just gonna be the lawyer or whatever. That's it, man. You know what? I think he might show up in Moon Knight.
What he did with that character,
Makes
though,
no sense.
he deserves to be Daredevil. Like he
Dude,
put his
he-
heart and soul in that
He
character.
is Daredevil. Like
Yeah,
he is
He
Daredevil.
plays a good Daredevil for sure.
No, he's so good. That's one of my favorite. Like, hey, you could say it's MCU. MCU, like anything.
If it's-
Honestly,
if-
even that Punisher too is like pretty good.
Though, if you took that Punisher and that Daredevil and brought it into the MCU, people would lose their mind. I
thing
honestly,
is-
Elektra, okay, maybe Luke Cage. I don't think anyone's give a fuck. Iron
No,
Fist,
I like
no
Luke
one's
Cage.
give a fuck.
No, I think
Yeah,
if
but
people
no
I
like the
one's gonna-
understand.
Defenders.
I understand, but no one's
No
gonna
one's gonna get
care.
excited.
They like the Defenders because Daredevil.
Bro, no, they don't. People like Luke Cage. Like,
I understand they
love
like the
the
character.
series.
I'm not saying, but I'm saying the series wasn't as popular and it didn't perform as well as Punisher and Daredevil. You can't tell me it did. I watched all of them.
It
it was
did.
it was pretty good,
No, bro,
but it
come
did
on.
not.
Like,
touch
why are
it.
you defending Luke Cage?
I liked all of them. Like,
You liked Iron Fist.
Iron Fist.
I watched
Iron
all
Fist
of
was
Iron Fist.
Definitely the worst.
I watched
Iron Fist
all
was
of Iron
so
Fist.
bad.
And that's
Jessica
sad.
Jones was better than Iron Fist.
I
Jessica
li-
Jones was pretty good.
And I like the character Iron Fist.
Yeah.
a lot, too. So that was kind of sad. It was sad day.
was a sad
The thing is, you said they're gonna go into the MCU, but do they fit?
I-
The gritty? No. I'm saying,
Bro.
like the grittiness, like they don't fit.
That's why I think it's gonna fit. That's why I think they're bringing him in. They should bring him in to Moon Knight because Moon Knight's gonna be gritty. It's gonna be darker. You can see from the trailer.
It fits better with
It
that.
has the vibe of Daredevil anyway,
So does Blade too.
and Blade, too,
Blade.
bro. And I think they're moving in a direction where they want to make the MCU a bit darker, a bit more mature. Like when you watch Eternals.
It
Like,
is a bit, yeah.
A little bit,
Yeah.
a little bit to the point where like, oh man, maybe this should be have a little bit of a higher rating or like some
This
shit.
is
Not that
bad.
it was like overly gory or anything, but there was like
Mm-hmm.
some scenes where I'm like, oh shit, like a fucking 8-year-old kid's gonna be like, what the hell's going on? It's gonna happen.
We watched you and I watched Spider-Man 2 on the weekend. Great movie.
Like,
Oh.
like Tobey Maguire?
Yeah.
Bro, overperformed.
It's so
Overperformed.
good. And the best part was I didn't even know. Did you guys know Michael Bublé did this?
No.
Bro, we're watching
Spider-Man.
we're watching it, and the credits are playing. We're just talking about the movie, and then you hear like
And there's like a jazz.
Spider-Man and the Spider. I'm like,
Yeah, it's like a jazz version of
I was like,
Spider-Man.
yo, is this Michael Bublé? Because this is before Michael Bublé blew up.
Spider-Man.
I'm like, is this Michael Bublé? Joe's like, I don't know. He pressed. He's like, oh my god,
Michael
it is.
Bublé.
And it's dude, there's a full music video.
spins a web and he
It's great. It's great. It's honestly great.
Honestly, though, the movie, like I said, overperformed. Think about the amount of iconic scenes in that movie.
Yeah,
Think
Joe
about it.
kept saying that.
Think about it. It honestly, bro, it was the beginning of every like Cineplex trailer ever. When the fucking Doc Ock throws the car through the coffee shop and Tobey Maguire grabs her and they're flying, dude. When the train, like iconic stuff, man.
It's really good. I was thinking too, like, because that came out in 2004 or 5.
No, it said 2003
Was it 2003?
or 4.
2004.
3 or
one of
4
those years. And it was darker. It was very dark,
bro.
and like compared to like the MCU now. So I was thinking if they thought of like, yo, we're gonna build up the Avengers like back then, I don't think they would have cast who they cast. Just because how the way it was.
What do you mean?
Like, I don't think they would have. Do you think they would have cast like Robert Downey Jr. or like Chris Evans, like just because it was so gritty? Like they wanted someone more like, because they're not gonna be cracking jokes all the time. Like it was a way grittier like movie.
No, but the Tobey Maguire ones, he was cracking jokes. There
Not like
was
now.
funny
Like,
moments.
it wasn't like
now it's that's over the top. Now it's over the
Yeah.
top. It's annoying.
I was thinking like I don't know if they would have cast the same group.
No, I think so, bro. Dude, absolutely. Robert Downey Jr. is a great actor.
I know, I
Like
like
you think of him
can't
as
replace
Iron
him.
Man, but I remember watching him in like the Charlie Chaplin movie where he's like fucking unreal. You know what I mean? Or Chris Evans, like I think he'd be alright.
I don't know. I think they cast someone like
I don't know.
someone else. Like who they cast?
Yeah, but who could be a good...
Matt Damon. They'd cast Matt Damon as Captain America. I
What?
could see it.
I don't get it.
I could see him being cast as Cap in like 2003.
Oh, back then.
Not
I don't
now.
know.
You know what I mean? Because like
Yeah, but I don't think it had anything to do with the grittiness.
no, but like they wanted more.
Like, they didn't hire Robert Downey Jr. because he's funny.
Yeah.
True.
So that's what I'm saying. I don't get the point you're trying to make.
Fuck it. Never mind.
Like Chris Evans, he's not like known to be a comedian.
I'm just saying how
No.
watching Spider-Man 2 and like watching like the new stuff, it was like night and day almost. 'Cause it was like so like dark in the storyline. Like there's like
It's not that dark,
bro. It was,
bro. Your version of dark
Yeah,
is
I don't understand
like,
what you're.
Okay,
I actually don't know what
it's
you're talking
darker
about.
than like the MCU now.
Okay, but the
But
MCU
people
now,
dying and stuff. Like
People die in these ones too. The new ones.
I've watched episodes of Everyone Loves Raymond that's darker than MCU right now. Like,
It's actually
insane.
fucking
by the way, I'm
true.
starting to watch Everyone's Raymond because it's on Netflix.
Yeah.
Fantastic,
Underrated show.
fantastic.
I know you guys are like the Everyone Loves Raymond family. You guys have it
Fantastic.
all.
Everything.
Like,
Why?
you have-
Why? Can I ask you something? Why do you categorize everyone
He
like
is,
that?
but
Yeah,
he is.
yeah.
He's.
And
if
what are
I-
we? What are we?
If someone,
What are we?
us, we're the I don't know the
You know,
home improvement
I knew you
family.
were
I was gonna say
We're the
What's
home
Vince?
improvement
What's
family.
Vince?
Vince is
Malcolm
the
in
Malcolm
the
in the
Middle.
Middle
Yeah.
family. Yeah,
For
like
fuck's
you
sake.
literally just proved my point. So
It's true.
People,
like, they
people don't
are-
fit in boxes.
they
That's what I'm
are
trying to say.
the Everyone Loves Raymond family. Man, it's a great show.
It is
No,
a great
It's
show.
funny.
To me, you're the That 70 Show family.
That too.
That too, but like
that's more an
Yeah,
Ant thing though.
more
yeah,
that
yeah,
sort of show.
that's just more like me. Like my family didn't watch it. Like we all watched Everyone Loves Raymond.
It is a good fucking show.
And it's relatable.
It is very relatable.
It's relatable.
'Cause
No,
of,
you
like,
know what's super
Italian culture.
relatable? The Sopranos. I love that shit every
Bro.
day.
Yeah,
Don't double check.
The amount of times you hear it though is actually
The
hilarious.
Sopranos has
So
been on our
much.
house for the last like 3 weeks. My dad and Joe have been watching it, and I literally swear more and like
I'm more
talk.
violent.
like Joe. No, like it's bad. Like I'm like stop.
I
putting
find
it on.
myself, you know, the guy that
Like-
has like the wings, like he looks like he's got like the gray hair on the side.
Yeah.
Paulie Walnuts.
Yeah.
I find myself talking like him sometimes.
Yeah, like Joel we'll just get an accent, and then I'll be like, "Get the fuck out of here!"
And
like,
I'll point with my
and
I'll
be like-
point with my
and we're-
rock and roll.
And we're
hand.
talking about like, "Yo, pour me a coffee." Joe's like, "No," I'm like, "Get the
Yeah,
fuck
you
out
got a
of here!"
point like this.
You gotta
Yeah,
point
like-
like this,
You
alright?
gotta, yeah.
It's crazy.
Okay,
like,
Chrissy.
You know what's funny? Your dad stopped by today.
Oh god, he
And-
thought he was Tony Soprano.
No.
His name's Tony.
So it's whenever Augie's dad watches the show, my dad watches it too. So your dad came
Best
over,
friends.
and your dad was saying how like he finished it, and like my dad's like, "Oh, don't tell me anything, like no spoilers, whatever." And your dad was like, "Yeah, it sucks that he died because they can't continue it." And my dad's like, "Tony, what the fuck?" And I was like, "No, Dad, like the actor's dead." Like, but I didn't know the actor
Yeah.
died. So my dad's literally like in his head, he's like, "Fuck, Tony's
I don't
dead.
know.
Tony's dead." Like,
No, the actor died. The actor
You guys
died.
know how it ends, right? Does
I
everyone know?
don't.
I don't.
Oh,
know.
okay.
I didn't
I
even
don't.
know he died.
Like the
In
actor
real life?
died.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
dead.
It's the worst ending ever.
It's very famous the way it ended.
My dad hated it.
Yeah, I hear it's bad.
I'm actually excited to get to that point.
You know.
I know, but I just want to see it. I just want to see it unfold.
It is
I
a-
like stories.
It is. I don't know. People say it's like the most realistic like mob movie or mob like series, like how the mob operates.
Movie. Yeah.
Like, and you can tell like it's not like over the top. Like it deals with like real life issues and stuff. It's pretty good.
It's pretty. I don't know. It's pretty over the fucking top sometimes.
It's not
It's gotta
over
be
the
good.
top. Like
It is. It is good. It
But
is addicting.
I guess
It
Joe
is.
was saying, what's his name, James Gandolfini.
Gandolfini. Yeah.
He was like not like his character.
He's
He was
like
like
a
a hippie.
Wow.
Like if you see him, bro, he has like a bandana on, like band tees. Like he was nothing like Tony
Yeah.
Soprano.
He used to wear like sandals and like shorts like on set
Yeah,
Wow.
and like a bandana, and they all smoke cigars with like fucking wild.
fit in. We'd
I
fit
love
in.
it.
We'd fit in there.
No. Fuck. I was gonna say something. About the show. Oh, I was fucking watching the show. I was gonna tell Aunt. I was watching the show, and I'm like, ton of old Italians. Like if you've ever watched like Goodfellas or like any of the old mobster movies, every actor is in these fucking movies. It's in the show. Everyone. So like, there's always cameos here and there. I'm like, oh, I'm looking at this one guy. I'm like, this guy's familiar as hell. I'm like, who the fuck is he? I'm looking at him. I put on like pause Crave. I look it up. Dude, fucking Frankie Valli's in it.
No way.
Frankie Valli, not playing Frankie Valli. Just he's like a mob guy,
Really?
and he's like, "Tell Tony Soprano to shut the fuck up." He's like, he's got a high ass voice. I'm like, what the fuck? So funny.
Yeah, it's
That's
pretty
awesome.
good. Tony Soprano though, like he's not a good character.
He's amazing,
I don't think. I don't
bro.
know.
You know
I
that
could
he,
do better.
You know that he is credited as like
I could be better than Tony.
he's credited. That character's credited as like bringing the anti-hero to like the spotlight. Like there wasn't anyone like that on TV before or in
Really?
movies.
Really.
He was earth shattering.
He
Tony
was
Soprano was
earth-shattering.
earth shattering.
He was earth shattering.
Bro,
shattering.
when you watch it though, you're gonna wanna have a sandwich.
Yeah. Oh, I eat
The
so
amount
many
of times
sandwiches
you
now.
hear cold cuts, like we got fresh cold cuts.
Okay, first of all,
Fresh cold cuts.
listen.
I love sandwiches.
I have salamis and mortadella sandwiches 4 or 5 times a week.
Oh,
No, I don't. I'm done with it. I hate it, but it's just quick. It's just quick, so I eat them.
It's great. A sandwich is the best food ever made.
Nah.
Sandwich is the best food ever made. I agree.
I'd rather have a sandwich like your mom always makes me, like with a veal cutlet or a chicken cutlet.
Wow.
That's
That is Italian
That's
as
a meal.
fuck.
That's a meal.
That's
Yeah.
Italian as fuck.
One time, Augie toasted the bun, and I was like, "Wow, I could live here."
Was it
Fucking veal
good?
cutlet.
Wow, I could live here.
Okay, we gotta get back to the fucking
okay,
topics
so-
we need to talk about.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
Vince, Wheel of Time.
Earth
Yeah.
shattering.
Yeah.
You
we have not
were
talked
dived
about it yet.
into it. What do you
Earth
think?
shattering.
What do you think? Let's hear your thoughts. Is it earth shattering?
So there's 5 episodes out right now.
Okay.
And so we watched the first 3 together.
Mhm.
Well, Augie watched one random episode.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on,
But
but
me, Joe,
Why
and
do you only
Aunt-
watch one?
I just pulled up.
You watched the
with
Yeah,
it.
fourth
he just came over.
Oh,
when they
yeah,
watched-
the
we
fourth
watched
one.
whatever
Yeah, I-
the newest episode.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
trying. I want to watch the 5th one before this episode, but I just couldn't have time.
It's
So-
embarrassing, but it's fine.
I'm sorry.
So we watched it, and my initial thought was, I was like, yeah, this is pretty bad.
Okay, yeah.
And I think it's because it was like just the first 3 episodes I'm talking about, because that was what originally came out, and it was like really fast paced, and there was like so much going on, and that's what I was afraid of, because I knew there was a lot going on in the books, and they'd have to cram everything in. But some things I really like, some things I really don't. I think the effects look really good most of the time, and there's some random times where it just like falls flat and looks bad. Like
Yeah.
CW, but then a lot of then
He's
the
actually,
but,
he's actually right.
but like 90% of the time it literally looks like Lord of the Rings quality.
Oh, okay, 90%.
Yeah, and then but that 10% sticks out.
Yeah,
Like,
it really
sticks
does.
out.
And I said this before, like if you watch some of the earlier seasons of like first off, everyone's gonna compare this to Game of Thrones. That's just what's
Oh,
gonna happen.
100%.
Everyone's gonna compare it to Game of Thrones. So comparing it to Game of Thrones, if you watch like some of those earlier seasons, or like even when the dragons are introduced, like it's not it's good enough. It's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, it's the
Like,
first season.
Yeah, and obviously later on, like the CGI obviously got really fucking good. But like there's some scenes where you're like Daenerys is obviously petting a tennis ball, like you can fucking tell.
Yeah, and the White Walkers were horrible in season 1.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Oh, terrible, man.
So I think it's just gonna come with time that it's gonna look better. But
think so, too.
I agree with you. Like, I didn't hate it. You were like the first 3 episodes. I was like, Vince isn't gonna watch this.
Well, here's the thing. Like, I was like, some things I didn't really like. Then we watched the 4th episode, and I thought the 4th episode was actually like really good.
That was the best episode.
like
I've
I was
seen so far.
surprised how much I liked the fourth, and
Yeah.
even the fifth I liked a lot too.
Okay.
So I you know why? I think because it's slowing down a bit and it's getting more into like what the show and the books are actually about. But I mean, I read stuff online too about what people are saying about it, like the changes from the book, and like some changes are pretty big, but they make sense to me, and I agree with it. It's good.
Respectable.
And then some are like whatever, like it doesn't really matter. So like for me, I think it's actually like a pretty good representation of it. Like I get why some people like they're saying, oh, why are all the Aes Sedai like color coded? Like it's stupid that they all like just wear their color, because in the book they don't. But it's like, how would you
like the
know
Power
what
Rangers.
color they are then in the show?
Yeah, but in the book, is there any indication? Like, there's no color.
Like little hints, but it's more of like a hidden thing. You wouldn't know just by looking at them.
Yeah, but that's not a big deal, like you said.
I don't think so.
But
either.
the thing is like when you read the book, like it's obvious what color they are because like how they think in their head or what they say in their head and blah blah blah. But you wouldn't know that in the show.
Right.
Like it'd be so confusing to remember every single person and what color they are.
That's one thing about the show, which I had trouble with when Game of Thrones first started. There's so many characters, with the craziest names. And the second I'm like, oh, I know what the fuck's going on with this character, a new one's introduced. I'm like, Jesus.
And you know what? They cut a lot of characters.
They do?
Like, yeah, there's
in the book, in the show?
Yeah, there's important characters that they took out, and I think they're gonna bring in season 2 instead.
There's more that we haven't even met yet.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
like way more,
dude. That's like way more like main characters than there was in Game of Thrones. I would say
off the rip for sure.
For sure.
It's weird that like because my opinion on it right now is I like it. Like I remember I said like before I even watched it, I'm like I want it to be like really good or really bad. Like I don't want it to be in the middle. And then like I'm in the middle right now, but I'm leaning towards like good.
Okay.
So like
Okay,
I'm
that's
excited
fine.
to watch it. Like I'm waiting for the episodes to come out. Like I'm excited to watch it. Like so it's in a good spot for me. Right
Yeah,
now.
I remember you
That's
saying that
good.
too, because when we watched the first 3 episodes all together, Vince is like, because I remember you saying that like, I hope it's not like in the middle. I want it to either be really bad or really good, and it was right in the middle because I felt the same way, and I'm like, oh man, poor guy.
Yeah. But no, the sets are amazing.
Yo, the sets look great. Costume design looks
Costume looks
amazing.
good, yeah.
Yeah. And no, it was cool. We watch it. Last episode, we found out if you watch it through like the Fire Stick, like on the what's it on Amazon Video,
Amazon?
they have like the little animated shorts.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
each
how.
episode has and the animated shorts are really cool.
Very cool.
I don't know why they messed up the audio.
Only on one. Only one.
It's messed up. It's like
Yeah.
quiet.
What?
It's whispering.
One of them you can't even hear what the guy's saying.
I'm probably gonna watch him tonight, to be honest.
They're
Yeah.
pretty cool. Like they're
Watch
well
them on the
done.
Fire Stick. Because
Yeah.
for some reason it won't like I don't think it pops up on other apps. I don't know why. Like when we watched it at your house, what did we watch it on your house? Like the
through
PlayStation app?
PS4, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, well that's how I watch
So-
Prime. I have the Fire Stick.
But what I want to know your guys' opinion because you haven't read the books.
I was in the same boat as you guys. Like the first 3, I wasn't as mad because like I wasn't as invested in it prior to the show. I didn't see like the huge like differences that I know you and Steph were mad about a few things, and I was like, okay, I just don't get it. After the first 3, I said it though. I said it that night. I said it's God promised. You just gotta like touch up some things, but it's God promised. 4th episode right now, currently as it stands, is my favorite episode. And after that episode, I was like, okay, this is gonna be good. It's gonna be like, it's looking like a fucking 8 out of 10 show right now. Like it's solid. 5th episode was good too. So like I'm in it. Again, I am amazed by the background, like the scenery. I don't know where they shot this show, but it's absolutely incredible. Like I want to go to this place.
Even the towns and everything. Like
It's
look really good.
incredible that this is on Earth. Like it's like too beautiful.
Yeah, I'm same boat as Ant. Like episode 4 really sold me. Like I haven't seen 5 yet.
It's good.
But
like,
I remember
five is
watching,
pretty good, too.
I remember watching 4 going like, wow, this is honestly like night and day.
Yes.
From like three episodes compared to 1 episode, I was like, wow,
Yeah.
this is fucking good.
And I think it's because it's slowed down.
Yeah, and like you had time to absorb everything and like actually get to see the characters. Before it was like fucking rush them out the door. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Now I'm like, oh, okay, ooh, I like this character. Oh, I don't really like this character. Like now I have time to like absorb it. So yeah, I'm excited.
I agree.
I
agree with you.
Yeah, shut up. It's got me interested in watching more. Like I want to finish a whole series. The season.
I'll say this too. I rewatched the 5 episodes. Like I'd watched them again with my parents, and like they actually really liked it. And it was weird because like I read these books like almost 2 years ago now, and like it's just like I had no one to talk to about it, right? And then like I'm literally talking to my dad, like, who do you think the dragon was born? And he was like guessing, like I was like he's
That's funny.
actually into it, like both of them. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
So I mean, hey, maybe it's
You know what's
It's a classic Vince's
catching
house
on.
show. So
that's a Vince show. But you know what's cool too, that you can tell like even on like my socials, like it's gaining traction. Like people are saying
apparently
like
it's been
watching
it's
it.
been
and, like,
streamed like a good amount. Like,
So
it was,
that-
like
that's-
number one streamed for like the past 2 weeks. Or
that's
something.
probably awesome for you because you know like they're gonna pump more into this.
I
like-
think it's gonna continue.
man, if
for a
you
while.
remember
That's
like Game of Thrones, even Breaking Bad had a slow fan base. at the
very
beginning.
slow burn.
Super
like
slow.
at the beginning.
Super slow. Not to like seasons in where people like you need to watch this.
Yeah, of course.
It was just Vince in the beginning.
Yeah.
Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude,
because you
And
kept
I
telling
only
us.
watched it because of Malcolm in the Middle.
Dude,
Yeah,
Game
that's
of
there you
Thrones.
go.
Yeah, that is
Same.
the only reason I watched it.
Game of Thrones, man. I remember telling you guys to watch it
Yeah.
because I was shown it like 2 seasons after it came
I was gonna
out.
say I watched it like 2 seasons later.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I think the first season had already come out, and like the second season was wrapping up, and that's when I first watched the first season.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And then Breaking Bad, I was like, oh my god, game over.
It's always funny to think about that because I like just what's the next show that's gonna do that. You know what I mean?
Well,
Like it could be this, and maybe we're just early to the party, or if there's a show right now that's 2 years in and we don't even know about it, then it blows up in year 3 or 4.
I think
I think
so.
it's gonna continue for like, because I think they were thinking 8 seasons for real time. I think it will actually do it.
Like hit the 8 season
because
mark.
if even like so another series I want to read is The Expanse.
Okay.
It's like sci-fi books, and then I found out that it's a show. Like there's a show also, and it's on season 6.
Is it on Sci-Fi?
I can't remember. It might be Amazon too. But I'm like,
Really?
okay, so like
Amazon.
like there's like a fan base for it, and it's going 6 seasons. So I'm like, there's not like for sure Wheel of Time is gonna
Right.
keep going. Like
And
Yeah.
it's 6 seasons in, you didn't even know.
no,
And it's still going. Yeah, then Wheel of Time.
you know what I mean? So
we
like,
fine.
Episode
I think it has a
25.
big enough fan
Season
base. Like
25.
just even now that they'll continue to make seasons.
Yeah, it'll be good, man. It's gonna be good. I can tell.
Yeah, man. It was great, man.
Augie loved the. We also watched those samurai movies.
I was
That's
gonna-
what I was
yeah.
gonna say.
yeah.
Yeah.
Bring it up.
Lone
Go
Wolf
ahead.
and Cub.
I actually, the more I thought about it, I actually liked it. Like,
I really like
So
them.
okay, so explain what it is, Vince.
So there's these samurai movies from the 70s.
Yeah.
That was originally a manga.
Yep.
And then they made movies. I think there's 4 or 5.
There's 5.
So
is there
me and Joe
more?
watched the first one,
Yes.
and then we all watched the second one.
Yeah.
The second one was cool.
that's when we watched.
the second
yeah,
one, isn't
second
it the highest rated one?
I think so. Yeah.
They're all around the same like rating, but I think the second one is
It's
the
like
highest
a
rated
little
one.
higher.
Yeah. And we've been wanting to watch it for a long fucking time.
Oh, yeah.
And then we finally watched it, and I loved it too.
It's like just like a.
It's a
good-
classic
good time,
samurai.
like-
Yeah, it's just a good time. Classic samurai like story, everything like that. It's if people don't know, it's the basis of the Mandalorian.
It's crazy that you say that because literally right after we watched that movie, Bandai announced they do the art style ones. It's Mandalorian and
As a samurai
Grogu,
and Grogu
in the cart,
cart.
exact cart with the knives and
Wow.
everything. Figure.
That's Venom.
I know, isn't that
Venom
crazy?
Again. Venom again.
Insane,
Man,
like
the-
literally insane.
The funniest thing about the
Like-
movies though is like the gore in it is like the most over the top
Oh.
blood. Like someone got like a little slice and it's like a fountain of blood.
Hey, remember the hose?
Bro,
When
it
it came out of the
literally-
guy's
yeah.
neck. He literally came out of the guy's neck.
like
It's like-
squirting.
Dude, it reminds me of like when like Evangelion when like the Evas get hit and it's like
Yeah.
that's what it
And
reminds
it's
me.
the
It's like that
brightest red
Yeah,
I've
and it's
ever
like
seen.
it doesn't even look like
Kool-Aid.
blood.
It's
Like, it's so
Kool-Aid.
I
bright.
love it.
I liked it. I knew I liked it because I didn't like fall asleep. But
That's
like,
how we knew you liked it.
Yeah.
yeah,
It's
it's
actually
actually
true.
because I was watching it. But like, Ant said it too. Like when I picture a ninja, that guy was not what I.
not a
pictured.
ninja.
Or samurai.
Yeah,
sorry,
okay. So
samurai, sorry.
that's my biggest like gripe is like the main character he looks like a plumber. Like, he doesn't- like nothing against
it.
plumbers. Sorry,
I
about
like that
but
he
I'm
looks
just
like
saying,
not.
Yeah.
He looks
a
like an
little-
Italian. Like he looked like he'd be at a wedding.
He's Mario.
Yeah, he literally be at a wedding. There's Luigi over
I
there.
like-
He's like a little tug.
You Luigi.
No,
Like,
he's,
oh,
I
and he
love
always
it.
looked like he someone in front of him shit themselves.
Yes.
He was always
Set.
like he was always
At
like
the world.
He's mad, man.
He's mad at the
No,
world.
he smelt
bro,
shit.
something was smelled like
Old
shit
times, bro.
around it. Maybe the baby shit, like
Old-
someone's
bro,
shit.
Old times, there's shit everywhere.
No, but like every
Shit
time you
everywhere.
look at him, you're like, Like I was like, what the hell?
That's actually very true.
But like it was good. It was cool because it's in the 70s, so it's cool that they even did.
If you're a fan of like old kung fu movies and stuff like that, which I really like, Vince really likes too, you're gonna love this series. Yeah, it's good. I can't wait to watch the next one.
I know. I want to watch it.
And then after that, Anthony and I watched the first Rurouni Kenshin movie.
Yeah, we
You guys
did.
are the
That's
Kenshin
fucking great.
brothers.
Dude, it's amazing.
No,
man.
I'll rep that movie. Like we've only seen 3 movies
Yeah,
out of
Why do you
5.
guys like it so much?
I will rep it
yeah.
till I die.
We watched.
I actually will.
We watched 1, 4, and 5.
I actually will. I will. I absolutely will. I will recommend that to anybody.
Wait, I gotta.
Which one did I watch?
1.
It was alright.
Yeah, but 4 and 5 are better.
4 or 5 are unreal.
Wow.
No, but
18 and
dude,
20 are good.
we watched 1. Okay, we watched 4 and 5 first because it was on Netflix.
Yeah.
And then we watched the first one,
Yeah.
which is like the origin of whatever.
Is there figures?
Yeah,
You didn't buy them, so you don't like it.
I just watched it. That's actually how you rate shit, eh? That's why there's Master of the Universe toys in front of you.
You know, baby.
Watches the new series. I gotta buy the figures.
You support, you love, you know.
Anyway, we watched the first one, and I fucking loved it still.
Yeah, no, I loved it.
It was
Absolutely.
great. Like he's cool. Like what's his name? Kenshin's
Tell us
cool.
your figure.
Kenshin's cool. Like
You
the
don't
cast
like
is
it.
cool, dude. It's anime come to life. I love
Yeah.
it. I love
You're
it.
lying.
Know what's cool, dude? My whole last 2 weeks has been surrounded by that samurai culture. Because I was playing Ghost of Tsushima, right? Bro, there's so many references to Kenshin, to One Piece, and to that samurai movie.
How? Wait.
There's
yeah.
a-
Well,
bro.
just give me an example.
Like I don't know if you caught it, but you know when Kenshin does like this one stance and they call it like the heaven something.
Yes.
It's in the game. Like
Oh no, it's his style of fighting.
like I literally learned it before the podcast, like today.
What the?
And then the main did I tell you who the main character's voice actor is?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, the main character's voice actor is Zoro from One Piece.
Which is sick.
There's
Does he go?
there's
Oi,
a
oi,
group,
Luffy.
there's a group of warriors called the Straw Hats.
Oh, wow.
Get out.
Yes,
That's
like,
actually
you know
yeah,
what I
but
mean?
come
Yeah,
on.
there's like the Straw Hats, and then there was one more thing about that I just realized it today about that Lone Wolf Club movie.
Yeah.
It looks like he smells
No,
like
it was
shit.
it was something today, and now I forget what it was. But I was just sitting there, I was like, it's everywhere. Like this game was obviously like inspired by all the like classic samurai
Yeah, man.
stuff, right?
What was the
So,
little kid's name?
Grogu.
No, it wasn't.
I forget, man.
It was-
I can't wait for
forget.
the second movie, Piece to Piece.
I lost him.
Yo, before we end today, can we talk about what we watched together, the robots?
Oh my
Okay, no,
God.
listen. I never want to do that again.
I'll
Never.
do it right now.
What if we go see it live?
Dude, I never want to do that
It's so
again.
good, it's so
I
good.
felt like it was 10 years ago when they used to make me watch YouTube videos that I hated. That's what I felt like.
That's really what it was.
Okay,
bro.
so Vince and I were hanging
Great.
out, and you watch like the what are they called? The robot battles.
What is it called?
I know
Augie
Ba-
knows.
Battle Bots.
Battle Bots.
Yeah,
Battle Bots, like the old show that was on fucking Spike.
Just watch
Yeah.
the highlights, man.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
unreal. So we watch highlights,
Crazy, man.
and we're watching like
Carbine, man.
That's the guy.
That's the crazy song, man.
We're watching and I was like, fuck, this is sick. Like, this is awesome. And then something came on recommended. I'm like, oh, what is this? So we're watching it. Turns out there's something on YouTube called, what's it called? Pro Robot Wrestling. And it's these little robots. You know, like those little robots you buy at like fucking, I don't know, like
No,
Toys
these
R
are
Us.
specially
No, Joe,
made.
These are, like, legit,
No,
like-
I know. But they're
This guy's
that
doing a
size.
suplex.
Oh my god, listen. They're that size. You know, like those dancing robots at Toys R Us and shit.
Yeah.
Like
They're
a-
that
like a
size.
2 feet tall,
Like a
like
2
not
feet tall
even.
robot, but they're like
Foot and a half.
engineered to shit. Like they fucking like they can fight. They actually fight each other. Like one did a suplex, one did a drop kick,
Yeah.
and they're in an arena and there's a crowd and you can watch it. They have theme songs.
There's refs.
There's a ref.
The ref comes out and tells him when to go.
Yeah,
It's like
the ref
another
pats him
little
down.
robot.
It's
But yeah,
another
it's a
little robot.
robot.
You have to check it out. Pro Robot Wrestling.
You
or
think
some
that was
shit.
crazy.
cool?
I hated it.
And there's lore. There's a lore. to
There's a
all the
story.
characters.
There's
Yeah,
a
isn't
story.
there one guy like the champion
Yes.
of everything? He's
What was
sick.
his
I get a
name?
figure.
Sad.
Sob.
Sob.
Sabo.
Saba.
I'm just kidding.
Saba.
Saba
No,
from
no,
the
no.
Power Rangers?
I don't know what it was.
It was something like that. He's a
I
little
don't know what it
white.
was.
He's
Was
a
it
little white
Sabo?
robot. He comes out with a fucking.
Sabro the espresso machine?
No.
Did it start with an A?
No, it was like
It was
like-
like a bunch of A's.
Seiko,
Yeah.
the espresso machine.
No,
I think it was Saba.
I think it was Saba.
That's probably.
It probably
Saba?
wasn't.
Yeah,
I
Saga.
don't know.
Saga.
Wow. It was Saga. No,
Check
was
it out.
sick.
He's got a belt and shit.
Don't watch
was
it.
Check
fucking
it
sick.
out. Yeah, he had a bell. Man.
Remember the one luchador that came out?
Bro, he had a full suit on.
I know,
You
dude.
think it
It's
was sick?
intense as fuck.
I didn't like
Check it out, Robot Pro Wrestling.
Anthony just likes the Colonel.
We're starting it.
So that was episode 150.
That was a fucking mess of shit.
154? 154, right?
Yeah.
154. That was episode
Wow.
154.
You're surprised
You
in
learned,
the beginning
you learned a lot of
and-
stuff. You learned about the recipe again. You learned that
Again.
Colonel's real name was Harold.
Harlan.
Harlan. You learned a bunch.
You didn't learn shit.
I learned a lot. I paid attention. So that I've been your host Augie. We
Wow,
have
that's
Anthony.
it. Wow.
Oh yeah, shit. If you
sick.
liked what you heard,
That's
You
sick.
didn't say what else they learned.
we learned about KFC.
We learned about that last week.
We learned about Wheel of Time.
Into the Spider-Verse.
We learned about a lot
Classic
of stuff,
samurai
man. We learned
stuff.
about
Robots.
robots,
Robots.
wrestling, KFC.
Sopranos. Like Abagu.
We learned about cold cuts. We learned about a lot of stuff, okay? If you like it, we have a lot more episodes you can listen to. We have 153 episodes you can listen to, okay? I'm out of breath and I'm out of water. I'm parched. You can find all our the previous episodes and this one on YouTube. If you want to listen to it a day early, listen.
Can I do
I'm gonna
it?
tell you a
Can I
secret.
do it?
No,
I'm gonna tell you a secret.
Let him go.
I'm gonna tell you a secret.
Let him go.
I'm gonna tell you a secret. I'm gonna whisper. If you want to listen to our podcast earlier, have Four Below Podcast on YouTube a day earlier. Okay, subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. We'll notify you when we post. You don't do anything else. Nothing. If you don't do that, you can listen to it like every other guy. Everyone else. You can listen to it when it comes out, like everyone else, on Spotify, Google Podcasts, and Apple Podcasts. And you can find Four Below Podcast on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok. That's about it.
Instagram.
And Instagram. I said that.
I think you said it.
You
I
messed
think
me
you
up.
said it.
You messed me up. Okay.
I
So
messed.
yeah,
I
go get a
messed you
bucket
up.
of chicken and just
I
chill.
messed them up.
Harold, quiet. Okay, see you guys later.